The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Tampa. A safe kick taken at the 5. Whoa. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Brings up 2nd and
1. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go again with Hampton. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Another run here with Hampton. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Give, and here comes Hampton. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
McMillan comes in motion. On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing from the gun, here's Packer. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Saints 1st down. On the give, here's Hampton. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
the 25. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he's into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, New Orleans. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return is Mason. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Saints out on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Here's 3rd and 7.
19 Lions. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Check, 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 check!
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go! Go!
He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hey!
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Abdul Carter getting into drop-up for sack number 11 on the season.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Hampton trying to work inside. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because is when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Fall down these two, fall down these two. Shake!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Saints are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Attack, attack! Hey, ribble it!
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal.
On the water, right? Isaac!
They'll run with Hampton. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Yellow!
Hampton is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Buccaneers, nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He'll stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
Like a game of chess, you want to be better, bring space.
Set! Drop goal leading! Hey! Trap 60, trap 60! Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. Second down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Going right. It's taken in. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Throwing now on first and 10. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Big get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Makes the score Saints 14, Buccaneers 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yep. Hey, 57, 57. On the line.
Now, Mahomes. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
18. That's good for the Saints. First down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining, still halftime.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Patrick to throw. Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Yellow.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is forced down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be from 56 yards away. Little's kick is good. And the Saints will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Steady.
Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Check go.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
70 Timberwolf. Go, Rig, go!
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Yellow.
A run. This is Hampton. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
15. Yellow.
On the ground, Hampton. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll go with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, if you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on third down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
Yellow! Let's go, little lady! Watch out!
A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Past midfield. He's inside the 30, inside the 10, and he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Point after, coming up here. He's got it, and the Bucs are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On second down, a run with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow!
On the ground, Hampton will start the work. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground continue to work the clock or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead between multiple possession games. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Easy. Hey, Sundown. Hey, rip one.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. On the return is Mason. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Saints 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes now on second down. They had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll look at middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 18 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Attack, attack! Right on me. Attack, attack! I'll go away. 57 colors, 57 colors. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll swing this out to Hampton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2.
Right side.
They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. He'll run. And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the 2-point conversion. McMillan, the man in motion. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's first down.
19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Yeah, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. A big play in the game now, 3rd down and 1. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll look to throw yet again. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. Be ready.
They'll look to throw again. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
So here it is, 4th down and 10.
18. Let's go. 19, 18. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line, and that will all but end this game.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Saints, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.